What up? What up? What up? It's your boy. We back for just my damn opinion, man. You know they like assholes. Everybody got one, and I got one too. I figured I'd come on at halftime, man, just to give my thoughts on halftime of this UGA versus Notre Dame game. But before I do that, man, let you know who we got in the building, man. We got my partner AP in the building, man. What's going on with
Hey, what's going on, my brother from another mother? Happy New
you?
Year's to everybody that's checking in, especially to you, brother. We we
Yeah,
we still
man.
out
Same.
here.
Man. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year's, all that good stuff, man.
Yes, sir.
You out? I'm sure you're watching the game.
Yeah. I had to catch
All
whatever little
right.
bit I could when I first got off, but yeah, I caught some.
Oh, you was on the clock.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got off at 4 o'clock, but it was all good. I got home like
Okay.
the middle of the toward the end of the first.
Okay. Cool. Cool. That's what's up. That's what's up. Well, I'm just gonna, just start off the bat, man. We ain't gonna be in here long, man. So, what's your thoughts on the first half, man? What's your thoughts on UGA offense versus Notre Dame's defense so far?
Well, we actually are holding up better than what I thought, considering that Carson was hurt, and I'm kind of impressed. But then fumbles here and there, and bull jive calls and stuff, man. Like we really need to go ahead and beat these guys. 3-3 halftime. I mean, we can get into it. We're a second half team anyway, so I'm expecting this half to really be UGA football.
Let me ask you this: do you like the way that we moving the ball? You know what I'm saying? You think how you think we moving the ball so far?
Uh, I say like seven and a half. I had to give them a grade 1 through 10. I say like 7.5 right now. I don't know if it's
Or you
because we got the new guy in or everybody trying to fill out the first half or what. But right now, like I say like 7.5 right now. But we could have had more points on the board.
okay? Uh, what about What about Notre Dame defense? Are you impressed with their defense?
No, not really. Because I mean, you expect that out of Notre Dame. That's how they play. I mean, you only gonna get so much. You're only gonna get so much out of Notre Dame. But like I say, if we can go ahead and put this crunch down in the second half, there's no way we should be down right now. No way.
Well, the issue that I have, I mean, we having some problems right now. Our left tackle is having a hard time blocking Notre Dame's right end right now. He's having a hard time. We got to find a way. I don't know if we're gonna. One thing about us, we good at making the second half adjustments, and I think we're gonna have to probably start either sliding the protection or either maybe adding a back to that side to help that tackle out. Because right now he can't stop that guy on the speed rush. He's having a hard time on the speed rush,
He
and
goes
it's
to the
killing.
league off this field.
Well,
Take him to
this
the
the
league.
big money game. And from a play calling standpoint, I'm not really, you know, upset with the play calling. We just got to do a better way of pass blocking. But I think, that 4 minute drive, man, that we had, well, not even 4 minute drive. It was actually a 3 minute drive. There's no way that we should have gave Notre Dame the ball back. I mean, we threw the ball three straight times, maybe burnt 15 seconds and gave them the ball right back. And they came and had the same exact drive as we should have had. Now
Yep.
you feel pressure. You come out and try to do something. And you know what I'm saying? You compound the problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
Well,
I just think, go ahead.
no, go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I just think, we played, for the last, I think we played bad football the last 3 minutes of the first half, and it's evident with the score. Up until that point, I mean, there were some minor issues that I had, but the defense is playing good football. It's just we got to be able to not only move the football, which we are able to do, we got to get points because we can move the ball. We just got to get points. We killing drive. That's why we own the time of possession because we're moving the ball, but we're not getting points. So that's the only issue that I have right now, that we're not getting points. And right now, points is a premium in this game, and Notre Dame is up by 9.
Yeah, 13-3.
Absolutely, Shawty. Absolutely.
What's going
I
on,
just,
brother Jay?
hey, what's going on, man?
New year to you, man. You and the fambo.
Indeed, Pot. Happy New Year, man. I'm a little disappointed in the fact that the adjustment that we haven't made on offense has been to at least give that backhand side tackle some chip help. Knowing that we've given up, a strip sack already, you can't have that in the last 40 some odd seconds when you're trying to be aggressive. And you gotta back to the offset to that side. You gotta have the instruction to be give the tackle backside because he can see front side, but give the tackle backside tip help, especially if somebody's screaming off that corner. Like somebody has to say that immediately before you even call the play.
Well, to that point, it's been a reoccurring theme. I would think, you would probably just want to maximize, saying the same thing, just a different way, maximize up on your protection a little bit better.
Oh,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
came in a little late. I ain't hear you if you said it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I'm just saying, I'm saying what you're saying now. I'm just saying it a different way.
Hmm.
You got to find a way to maximize the protection a little bit because the issue that I have is like, you're running when they know you running and you throwing when they know you throwing.
Yeah.
So, act like you know.
Yeah, you making it easy to be predicted. Yeah.
And Freeland didn't even come out of his stance on that last one. It looked like he didn't know the snap count and he couldn't catch the snap. He couldn't catch the snap when it was when the ball was in play. Cause Buddy blew past him almost immediately.
Hey, man.
So, you know, like I say, Georgia has been a second half team for the most part. Granted, we don't have the same. You would think we don't have the same firepower at quarterback, but if you just look at it from a production standpoint, this is probably pretty. You would think Carson Beck would probably be
Par for the
around these
course.
projected numbers. Yeah, par for the course for the most part. So let me ask
Hmm.
you guys this: what do you think? And I'm gonna come to you first, Pot, so JB can get back. What do you think? What adjustments you think we need to make offensively or defensively in the second half to get back in this game and win it?
Defensively, just stay aggressive. Just stay aggressive on defense. Special teams, stay aggressive. But like you say, on offense, you got to find a way to move that pocket around, get that backside tackle from your chip help, and shit. We just got to put the points on the board, bro. Like you said, we got to score points. There's no need like all these drives that's coming up next half. It shouldn't be nothing less than six. Down to three, we need six. We need six.
Okay.
The first two or three possessions, we need six.
And what I would say is I think in the second half is we need to do pretty much more of what we did in the first half. What we're gonna have to do is again, they're playing us man to man. They're trying to stop the run. They're basically saying you're gonna have to beat us. So what we're gonna have to do is take more deep shots. We're
Yep.
gonna take more deep shots to try to move the sticks, whether get a penalty, which happened in the first half, and we caught one in the first half. We
Yep.
got to
We sure
take
did.
more
Yeah, we sure
shots in the
did. Yep.
second half to loosen this defense up. We can't abandon the run, but when we take shots, we can't be throwing slants because they all. That's why it's so hard to catch the slants and things on them because they playing so tight and they
Man, so
playing
tight.
so
Yep.
close. We got to loosen this defense up, whether we catch the ball or not. Take a few shots deep just to loosen this defense up. And I like to see a little bit more of the screen game and some
Got to bring
quarterback
get these
design
tight ends
runs,
in. Yeah, because
quarterback
he can
screen.
run. Yeah, the quarterback can run. Give me some good
Yeah.
tight end screens in, man. Let's get these guys up and rolling, man. Get some production going on.
From a defensive standpoint, I just think we need to keep doing what we're doing. I don't think we're doing them bad on defense. Unfortunately, the defense was put in a tough predicament, right before the half. But I like what we're doing on defense. JB, what you think from an adjustment standpoint we need to do offensively and defensively to win
Man,
this game?
real talk, I can't really refute anything you said. We can't allow these guys to sit up there and play us man to man, head up, and us not take advantage of that. We need to run some slot replacements, some slot fades. We need to be running some switch plays, forcing these guys man to man coverage to make plays. and we're playing extremely basic. You know what I'm saying? Like essentially the deep catch by Smith was just that. He got on the outside of Buddy, and it was a really good throw by Gunner. You gotta take those shots to loosen them up because really they playing all downhill with their safeties, with their linebackers, and they really ain't running no games up front. They just beating us. So we gotta be a little more. We gotta be a little bit more dynamic and smart. Defense, I just like you guys said, man. Defense balling. These guys really don't have nothing besides the quarterback run. They ain't have no offense either.
Yeah, and shout out to the people in the comments. I'm sorry, I just went to the comments. And RKD, I think I get what you're saying. We don't have the receivers to set. Well, that's kind of where we saying we need to maybe leave that back in and have him possibly chip for the left tackle to help out with the protection. Well, I think with them playing one on one, we getting open. We beating them one on one. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's just about us having time to throw the ball at this point.
Gotta have that.
And some of this stuff, maybe we got to maybe be a little bit more creative in how we trying to get rid of the ball. I don't like him standing in the pocket like that because unfortunately, him not having a lot of snaps. I don't know his pocket awareness is that great. So let's continue to move the pocket with this kid. Let's do some half rolls and full rolls and give him opportunities to run it, throw it out of bounds, or throw it deep. So
Use them
that's what
like
I
they
would
did
like to
against
see.
Tech. Yeah, just use them. I mean, hell, he can run. I seen the guy run. He can also run the ball.
Shot
But
PT. Go ahead.
I think they down. I was gonna say they straight downhill on this on our run game, regardless of what we doing. Even on the quarterback runs, it ain't been no mystery. They've been all over it. But again, we got the opportunity to be able to do exactly what they did to us on that touchdown pass, which is play action these guys. But we gotta give them time to throw the ball. Up the middle ain't really been no problem for us. It's been all off the edge pressure. Like, man,
Yeah,
come on.
yeah, yeah. And that's
Ah,
another thing. That's what I mean by you running the ball when they know you running. The pressure and some of the penetration that they don't got on some of these plays, they in the backfield before the guy hand the ball off.
facts.
Coach, y'all doing y'all thing right now. I see you in the comments. It's definitely a whole nother half go. And guys, let me know when the second half go because I'm in my computer room and I'm not watching the TV. Um, but yeah, right. Right now I still think it's a close game. Again, points gonna come at a premium, and we got to take advantage of the opportunities we have, and hopefully we have them just as many in the second half as we had in the first half, man. Yeah, because I just don't. Turnovers. We leaving too many points on the board, man. I mean, we leaving them on the field. I'm sorry, not on the board. We leaving them on the field. Moving the ball is not the issue. We got to get better with scoring the points when we have opportunities. And they field goal kicker, bless his heart, he growing. I thought he was still a little banged up, but coach said he was back healthy, and he knocking them down. So can't be mad at the field goal kicker. Yeah, coach. We're a resilient team. We normally a second half team, but we also got a different trigger man. So that's yet to be seen. But from a productivity standpoint, I still think we have the same numbers. I just don't know if we have the same firepower. But we'll see in the second half. We're gonna have to take some chances for sure in the second half that we didn't take in the first half. Because right now we down by 9 points, and at this particular point, it's hard to score 9 points in the game. So
We're down by
ah,
10, ain't we?
No, we down 10. We down 10.
10. Well, that's even worse. I thought it was 9, so we're down by 10. So that's a two possession game. Man, like I said, they come at a
No matter
premium
how you
too.
Who
look
get the
at it.
ball? Who get the ball
Yeah.
when we come back? We get the
They get
ball.
the ball.
Now
They get
they
the
get the
ball
ball
back.
first. And one thing about it, I feel good defensively. It's just like, but every defense at some point in the game, have a hiccup. And Riley Leonard, like he has hurt us in the run game, you know, with his legs. He hasn't done anything with his arm. So one adjustment is we might have to start maybe accounting more for him in the run game.
Hmm.
because he's the sole manufacturer of them getting first downs. Excuse me, and moving the ball. We got to find a way to sure up the run lanes a little bit better. I think we got caught sleeping one time. Actually, C.J. Allen, he was there, just didn't make the tackle, and he ran for about 20 yards for a first down. So, other than that, man, I don't really see the defense really having many problems. We're
Now
not pro-
we handling a pass game pretty effectively, man. And realistically, we getting pressure on them.
And we
Like
Mm-hmm.
make the play. We make the
like
play on defense.
we having the same problems. They got the same problems with us that we got essentially with them.
Right.
We just have given them the ball twice on
Mm,
our side of the 50.
right.
And with that being the case, I mean, even if they would have came, we gave up a touchdown, so that's unfortunate. But I can't blame nothing that's happened on the defense. The offense, man, that sits squarely on the shoulders of Bobo. That sits squarely on the shoulders of I'm gonna say it again, Bobo. Bobo has to, in that
Yep.
scenario, if you're gonna be aggressive at the end of the half to go get points, you gotta know that your tackles may be a liability. You can't allow that to beat you.
JV, and I don't mind being aggressive, and I'm gonna be aggressive. But what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be aggressive, but this is gonna be a one man right route or two man route, and we running the fly on either side. Take a shot. If it don't work, hand it off two more times, and you go into halftime.
I
You know
agree
what
with
I'm saying?
that.
You
I
want
agree
to just
with
try
that.
to hit something big. If you don't hit it big, you know what I'm saying? Go on and roll in.
Yeah.
I
Because my
mean,
whole
look,
point is, you should have been
go
like
ahead.
that. The drive prior, that's saying that last 3.5 minutes. There's no way we should have threw the ball three straight times. You used 10 seconds off the clock and gave them the ball back. I think I put it in the group chat. I say, hey man, they need to be the last drive. You know what I'm saying? We need to run the clock off and get 3 points at the end of the
Yeah.
day.
Yeah. Just ran that clock.
And we
No,
threw the ball three straight time, ran off 12 seconds, gave them the ball back, and they came back and had the same exact drive and use the same exact tempo that we should have used. It's like we were pressing for some reason.
yeah, I don't know, man.
I don't know if it's the
Yeah,
pressure
that's
building up,
just
man.
it's disappointing. I'm just gonna say, man, it's disappointing. I think I had talked, previously in some of our other broadcasts about. I don't feel like we are cognizant when we use personnel. Like we done ran a lot of screens. True enough, people keying on our screen. You really can't run a screen when they playing the run like they are, and they playing as tight as they are. But we also know that
Well,
that
you can run running back screens, maybe not wide receivers.
right. But I'm so disappointed in the fact that we, even after that first strip sack, there is no play that I'm calling where I have a back or even a tight end in where I'm not at least giving you some chip game
Right.
and some chip game help. I'm just not doing it. I'm not gonna let that affect the
At
game to the
least
point to
not with
where
a left tackle.
Ain't
it,
nobody
it,
saying nothing. Ain't nobody in his ear. Ain't
at
Kirby ain't
least.
like, hey man, we need some help going on. What's going on?
Oh, game back on, fellas.
All right, man. We out of here
All right.
All right.
abruptly.